I was introduced to vaping when all the advertisements came out, when it became very popular.
Saw the commercials for, people trying to show that these e-cigarettes were a healthier alternative.
I just see my friends doing it around, like, outside of school.
I feel like it's so much better than the actual cigarette.
The more I used it, the more I wanted it.
It's got to be healthy if they're able to put it on shelves.
It's just like water vapor.
Well, one of the most frightening things about the current younger adolescent and young adult craze with vaporizing alcohol, marijuana, e-cigarettes, other drugs, is that we have no long-term research. But what we do know is really bad.
CBS 2 Orange County reporter Stacy Butler has information for parents about a frightening new trend on campus.
At least 1 out of 2 kids in school have them.
They look like markers or lip gloss.
It heats up, vaporizes the fluid, and you inhale it from this end.
Some even
Vaping is kind of like, have you ever been in a car that's an old car and probably needs a new muffler and you kind of smell a weird toxicity in the car? Well, that's kind of like drinking or smoking something. If you went outside the car and put your mouth right on the exhaust pipe, that's like vaping. So you've just increased whatever the poison is by a very dangerous degree.
An electronic cigarette is a battery-powered nicotine delivery device. It comes in all sorts of forms.
You can get disposable ones at your local gas station.
They make it so easy and so simple and user-friendly for somebody to just pick one up, pull off the tab, and get going.
It comes in a disposable, it comes in a tank form.
I don't think I've been to a party where there hasn't been one being passed around.
I definitely think there's a cool factor involved with smoking e-cigs.
Every e-cigarette that you buy usually has a kit in it with different levels of percentage of nicotine. So there's high, medium, low.
Kids call them vape pens, kids call them G-cigs, they call them cig-alikes, and they love calling them hookah pens because that sounds really cool. They were actually invented in China in 2004. China's biggest crop is tobacco. So they started extracting nicotine from their tobacco plants and they put it into these vials. And you power up the battery and you get a vapor inhaled into your lungs.
I've never actually worried about what was in the gel or the liquid of the e-cigs, but I mean, it can't be as bad as smoking a cigarette.
Because it's not actually being burned and since there's no carcinogens, that it might be healthier for you.
I guess I thought e-cigs were a little safer than cigarettes just because they didn't have the tobacco.
I'm sure most of the people that do it just think it's just like water vapor and nothing else.